Okay, sorry about that. Here is my sun so far. Now you can see the little tiny dots in there. I want to go in and do some little tiny ones in the rays. So now you kind of get the idea of that. So I'm going to show you something else. If I wanted to add to this, I might want, say, a wave coming up from the ocean. So I would draw my wave, and then maybe I want one here, and then maybe here. I don't know, can you see that? Barely see my waves I drew down there. And then I'm just going to put some rolling lines to kind of be like the ocean. Okay. So I always keep some water with me, and usually an old rag, so I can get the paint off really well if I'm going to switch colors. It's kind of handy to have more than one, but right now I only have the one. Okay, so I'm going to try a couple of different blues. Oh, this is turquoise. Ooh, I like that one. Whoops. It's more like blue to me, but because I have some others that are a little more turquoisey. This one. Oh, they call this one ocean, so it's perfect for my ocean. Okay, and then some dark blue. Here, maybe this one. Ooh, that's bright. It's called peacock blue. Ooh. You know, these paints really aren't that expensive. You can get them at Walmart or Michael's, and you can pay not even $1 sometimes, 96 cents or something they are. And they last quite a while. Okay, so I think I'm going to do my lines first with the dark blue. So I'm going to go along and make my kind of ocean water like this. Okay, and I'm going to do my other one too. This will be kind of the deep dark blue ocean color. And you know, if you don't have all these colors, you can take blue and add a little tiny bit of black and it'll get darker. Or you can take blue and add a little tiny bit of white and it'll get lighter. So you can always try mixing paints and see what you get. Okay, now I'm going to use the pencil, and I'm going to take some of this lighter blue and I'm going to go in between my dark blues. And you know what? I'm not looking at any picture, I'm not copying anything, I'm just freewheeling. And I spilled a little bit, but that's all right. Now let's see, the top part of a wave would be more kind of white, and the bottom part would be more shadowed. So I'm going to do the part coming down, I'm going to do blue. And then when I start getting to the top part, I'm going to stop, go under this wave. Oops, wrong color. Then I'm going to go under this wave. Whoops, keep going into the turquoise. And part way up. think I'll mix in some of this because now that I did that, I might as well put some in there so it doesn't look like a goof up. I'm starting to get kind of messy. I think I have to slow down. Okay, now I'm going to wash this off really well because I'm going to use white. Ooh, I like using white, especially on black paper. I'm going to put these kind of close together because they're like the frothy part of the wave. I'll show you what I mean in a minute here. And what I show you, we have to remember it isn't finished, it's just the start. So I'm going to want to put more detail on it. I think I'm going to put a little more white on some of those. They look like something's missing. Then I'll show it to you again. Sometimes you have to go back over your dots because sometimes for some reason they don't show up as well. There. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this smaller one. Actually, I think I'll make another row of the turquoise and the blue. And I'll space them. I'll space the turquoise out this time so I can get the blue in between. Okay, just rub it off a little bit. Now the blue. I think I'll turn my plate so I don't forget to use the right color. Okay. And you know, you can get a finished painting pretty quickly with dot painting, whereas usually with brush painting, because usually you're doing more detail, it takes much longer. So that's kind of another thing I like about this. The thing I really, really like about it is that I know all of you can do this. Not that you couldn't paint with a brush too, I know you can. But maybe starting out with something like this gives you the confidence then to do a brush painting. Okay, now I have filled in that wave. Now I'm going to fill in some more of the water part. I'm going to just use blue because I want that turquoise on top to kind of stand out. And then I think I'm also going to put a little bit more dark blue on. Fill in a little bit more of the water. But I think I'll use the pencil this time rather than that big soft brush handle. Oh, it's kind of neat when the turquoise mixes in with this dark blue. Okay, and a few more dark ones in between. I'm doing this a little quickly, not taking time to be quite as neat as I should because I don't want this video to go on and on because I want you to get busy making a picture. See? Now we can take the little one, make sure it's clean because we're going to use white. And we we can fill in this wave and make it look really, the tiny dots will make it look more spray-like, you know, the spray that comes off waves when they crash. Now, after you're done making your masterpiece, I very much want you to take a picture of it. You may have your parents help you with that, maybe not, and send it to my school email. And I will then send it off to the North Dakota Museum of Art. Because the North Dakota Museum of Art is doing something that they're calling art in isolation. Meaning, what kind of art are you doing when you're isolated in your home? They want to see that, and they're going to make a display of it, of everybody that sends something in. As I understand it, there will be a huge wall full of all of this art. And I believe it goes on display May 1st. Now, I don't know when people are actually going to be able to go and look at it, but I'm hoping it'll be there, and it'll be there a while, and that maybe next fall when school starts, we could take a field trip there and see our art on the walls in an actual museum. How cool would that be? How cool would it be to see this hanging up on the wall in the Museum of Art? Have fun, kids. I can't wait to see your art. Bye.